What's up, everyone? It's your girl Anita flying high, and you're tuned in to another one. Alright, Tigres lost, and it was bad. Honestly, shouldn't have lost, because the team that Pedro actually put out in the first, it was really good. I actually liked it. I like that. Okay, so he had out here, he had Greta, he had Christina, we had Vidal, also, who was the other football? Montoya. Okay, of course, Santiago was in goal. And this match was, of course, Pedro's debut. All right, so in the midfield, we had Delgado, Ramirez. She was a new player. Ramirez, shout out to Ramirez. She's cool. I like her. Who else did they have in the midfield? Delgado, Ramirez, and I guess Anita. And then up top was like Catlana, Jackie, and Jenny, right? And so what I liked, because it was working in the beginning, it actually worked out. Jenny being higher up the field, and then the way Pedro had them playing, a lot of possession, a lot of short passes. I ain't never seen Tigres pass the ball actually very well. So they had whatever game plan that they had, they executed. The players that were out there for majority of the game. Honestly, when Ramirez came off the field, and Greta came off, it was just, when he started to make changes, things were bad. I did like the fact that Jenny was higher up the field, because, like I said, even last year, having Mighty Carmen in the midfield, because she's going to run around and tackle everyone. Of course, Delgado, too. It helped. It helped. And, of course, we had Mila. Mila played Tigres different. So, I did like Jenny being higher up the field, because she had opportunities where the ball came to her, and she's quality, and she had a couple chances to finish, to make the final third pass, or to finish the ball, and make a goal for herself. So that's what I really enjoyed about, Jenny being higher up the field. Jackie was irrelevant. So, she wasn't irrelevant. She definitely didn't have as much influence in the way that they played in this first match than she usually does. She did have some very good crosses, though. She was, honestly, I would say the best player of the match, it had to be Montoya as a fullback, which is crazy. She had them girls left. Even though Tigres lost, I feel like Montoya was the best player for Tigres, just offensively. And she did have to play defense, but just in general, Tigres used her so much in this game. It was crazy. Pedro has looked like he has he's Spanish, so a possession-oriented theme type of team. And it was really interesting to see, because we're not too sure if, one, Mighty Carmen, if she's still hurt, recovering, and then two, who else did we lose? We lost Mighty Carmen, and I feel like we lost Cruz. But in general, and I did like Ana Diaz being in the midfield, being kind of like that bruiser, similar to Mighty Carmen, making the tackles. She has the energy. She likes to get involved. She likes the physicality. And so I thought she had a really good game too, being active. That's what she's that type of archetype. Catlana, she had a good game for me too. She did as much as she could, hustling back and forth up and down the field. She didn't really get too many chances when I think about it. I think Jenny had honestly the best opportunity, the one that the goalkeeper saved, right? I'm trying to remember what else. Someone hit the post. I think it was Kristen. Someone had hit the post. But I have watched a lot of games. Match day, Liga MX just kicked off this week, and we watched a lot of matches. All right, and Tigres was the last match out of everyone, so we had to wait till yesterday to finish. Hey, but credit to freaking Club Tijuana, right? Now, Club Tijuana had a game plan where every time they were able to regain possession of the ball, it's like all their passes were perfect, except the final third pass, right? They couldn't get over the hump, because as you see, it took them a good 68 minutes to actually get a goal, right? So every time, and I think they were giving us some possession. It was like 60-40, I think, at halftime. But just in general, Tigres had only had 4 shots, I believe. Not that many shots. I think Tijuana didn't have any. But every time they got the ball, players were in very positive positions, and they were very comfortable at just moving the ball up, and I just felt like they just everything was clicking for them. Like, they didn't care about when they got the ball, how they got the ball. It's just, but every time they did receive the ball, they were going to put themselves in position to be successful, right? And we got our own goal. Of course, Christina ended up getting the own goal. It sucks because it was so late in the game, as you can tell, 88 minutes. But Tigres honestly should have created more. I feel like Pedro, he fucked them up when he messed up the lineup. So the ladies started to kind of convert. I started to see them because when he brought on Allison and he brought on who else did he bring on? Yeah, he brought on Allison that pushed Jenny back, right? Into the midfield. And they started to kind of play how Mila played them, like more individually based, but together. And that's kind of how Mila played them. They were more individually based players, but they all knew what their gifts and talents were, and they ended up working together. They always found how to, come full circle. With Pedro, it was a lot more team oriented, but Tigres have a team that's full. That we got some talent. Jackie's talented. Catlana talented. Jenny talented. And shout out to Ramirez. Okay, I ain't never seen a girl play before. She had 2 passes. I believe one was to Catlana, and I forgot where the other one was. Wicked angles. I think it was one with Catlana that she had to play like a weighted ball, kind of like spinning on his back top. And she's not big. She's not a big girl. She's very small. Maybe it's like 5'3". I don't even know. She's small, but she's quick. And honestly, she had 2 very wonderful passes that popped. That immediately, I was like, this is why Pedro put her in the lineup. She delivered quality passes. And I'm just like, how long has she been here? How long has she been on the bench? Like, how long have we had her a part of this team, bro? And I'm just like, okay, because I'm always talking about our lack of midfield players with Mila. We really don't have how many actual midfield players do we have? We had Marcado, she left. We had Antonio, she left. And so now Nayeli, Maricano, Jenny. I'm like, Cruz got hurt. Okay, what? We need Delgado. We need creative midfielders. It's like, who's the actual creative midfielder for Tigres' team? When I look at the lineup, I mean, if Jenny's playing on top, well, we technically don't got one. You know what I'm saying? Ana Diaz, not a creative midfielder. Delgado, Delgado getting a little better every season. Delgado be improving, but we actually don't got a creative midfielder. And Ramirez, the passes that I saw, I'm very excited for what's to come from her. So hopefully she continues to get some time. But overall, Tigres, it was not a good performance. Monterrey, I watched a lot of teams. My favorite match happened to be Club Leon versus Tulica. Now, Tulica ended up getting Van de Sande from Tuzas. So I was like, okay. And also, they have Michelle Albam. She used to play for Houston Dash, so hold it down. And also, they have a lot of some other players. But just in general. Also, they have Henri. Right? They have Henri here. Not Thierry Henry. Henri from Lyon, you already know, the French Henri, okay? But the people that stood up for me for Club Lyon, they have an actual German girl. She's number 16. She was really good. And Tulica and Club Lyon ended up being 1-1. And also, there was another great little player coming off of Club Lyon's bench, and she's an American, Ortega. She wears the number 11 jersey, and she was very good. A similar archetype to Myra Delgadillo, who now plays for Tuzas. So if you want to kind of get a glimpse of who I was talking about, archetype like her. And honestly, this match and all the other matches, I was able to identify some players, which was really nice because, I'm all about seeing the talent. We got to see the talent, especially for Mexico. We got to get them back, in the dance. But just in general, Tigres lost, and I only got a couple more seconds left. So I'm going to see you on the next one, all right? Deuces.